This capsule presents the documents required to support your financial capacity in regard to a Quebec Acceptance Certificate, 𝐔𝐴Q, or a study permit application.
Let's look at the documents you need to provide to prove your financial capacity. These documents must show that I have the necessary financial resources to cover tuition fees for the entire duration of my studies plan at Université de Montréal. To clearly present it in my study permit application, I will refer to the documents listed on the IRCC website and to those required in the instructions guide of the visa office in my country if need be. Residents from certain countries will also have to submit the proofs of their financial capacity in their 𝐔𝐴Q application. To submit the required documents, they will consult the MIFI website. Required proofs must show I have the necessary funds to cover my travel cost for a round trip, the installment cost in Montreal for the first year, the cost for health and hospital insurance in Quebec, my tuition fees at UdeM. The tuition fees at UdeM are indicated in my acceptance letter. Regarding the cost of studying and living for 1 year, I will consult the MIFI website to get the corresponding information for the current year. I will upload the scholarship letter that I received from the organization or person that granted it to me. This letter will indicate the period of effect and projected yearly and monthly installments. I will also provide my bank statements going back at least 6 months. I could also upload a proof for a student loan that I secured to cover the cost of my studies plan at UdeM. Or it could be a proof of a payment made to cover my tuition fees or my installment cost in Montreal. The proofs of financial capacity in the name of my sponsor must be accompanied by the Statement of Financial Support in the format required by the MIFI in the case of the Quebec Acceptance Certificate 𝐔𝐴Q application, or in a letter written by the sponsor in the case of the study permit application to the IRCC. In the letter, the sponsor must give information on his or her job or professional activity, his or her affiliation with me, the number of his or her familial dependents, and the financial support allocated to me. This letter must be accompanied by a copy of his or her identity document and the proof of the familial affiliation with me, if need be. Your sponsor or yourself can submit proofs of stable and continuous income for the duration of your study program, like a work contract and wage statements, or any proof of an investment in your country or abroad, or rental income or any other proof that can support it. Finally, I must make sure that the submitted proofs are recent and have been produced in the last 2 or 3 months. Keep in mind that for all the questions related to your studies plan and your proofs of financial capacity, the UdeM International team is there for you.
The laws and regulations in force in Quebec and Canada concerning immigration take precedence over the information contained in this capsule. Please consult the 2 departments' websites. The information presented here can change without notice and does not constitute legal advice. It is not binding on Université de Montréal or its employees.